How to create a dashboard in Smartsheet. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys step by step on how you can get started with creating your own project and dashboard in Smartsheet. So before we jump into creating dashboards and creating Smartsheet, we first need to understand what exactly is Smartsheet. Well, Smartsheet is your organizational tool because it can help you in simplifying a lot of data. You have AI-powered intelligence now integrated within Smartsheet. So it's kind of like having Excel, but Excel is on overdrive. You have projects, digital operations, client delivery, so you have different types of workflows that you can easily build with Smartsheet. And Smartsheet has many different features. So they have automation, team collaboration, dashboard and reporting, asset management, resource management, portfolio management, and so much more. So Smartsheet really can do a lot with one simple application. Now, to actually get started with Smartsheet, all you need to do is click on smartsheet.com and sign up. All you need to sign up is an email address. You don't need anything at all. Once you've done that, you're going to proceed into your Smartsheet dashboard. Now, this is what my dashboard looks like. You guys can see I have work apps, I have resource management, I also have favorites, recents, browse, and then my basic home section. Now, within Smartsheet, as you guys can see, I have a couple of different workspaces, and within my workspaces, I can, scroll in. Now, I'm going to start a new project, and I am actually going to be using, let's say I want a simple plan, or maybe I want to choose a starting point from a report. So what I can do is that I can simply go into report over here, and I can proceed with creating summary fields, and I'm going to start my free trial over here. And now I can proceed with reporting. And just like so, you guys can see I have my workspace and my sheet, and then I can proceed with adding reporting features. Now this sheet is currently blank, so obviously that's not going to be worthwhile to add reporting over here. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use a template to illustrate some data for you guys, and we're going to be using their marketing campaign management template. And once we have our template loaded up, we're just going to utilize the data in our template. I'm going to show you guys what you can actually do with Smartsheet. So this is a workspace that has been created. Within this, you will actually see, if you click on create on the top right, you can see project cards, browse templates, and then you have dashboard/portal. So this is what you're actually looking for. Now within this, you will find campaigns. Within my campaign, you have my sample campaign. Let's take this sample campaign over here, which is the campaign information, status, and you guys can see right beside to this campaign, I want to create a dashboard for this. So you can click on add to workspace and then click on dashboard, and then you can proceed with your dashboard. And it's a very simple formula. You don't need anything complicated at all. So once you do that, you're going to click on get started, and you're going to add widgets in your dashboard, and you're going to name your dashboard. So this is my intake 1 dashboard. So this is my intake 1 dashboard. I'm going to name it exactly that. And then I can proceed with timeline. So I can add the data source, which is going to be from this particular project. I'm going to go into my campaigns, and then I have my sample campaign, and I'm going to go into campaign intake, and I'm going to click on OK. Then I want my time scale to be weeks rather than months. And then my grouping is campaign code, or rather than month. I think months looks fine. Or even days. Days looks fine as well. And then we have our campaign code. So we're going to go with start. And then we're going to choose the actual start. And then we have hierarchy, and then we have item colors. We can change the titles and then the widget behavior as well. Now I'm going to close this up, and I can, alter this widget however I want. This is just a general timeline view. Now within your dashboard, you need to first understand what exactly do you want to illustrate. So in my intake 1 dashboard, I probably want to see how much stuff is incoming or outgoing. So I'm going to go and I'm going to first change the theme a little. Then I'm going to go into the plus icon, and I want to create a chart, and I'm going to click on add data. I'm going to go into my campaign intake, click on OK, and then I'm going to select the data that I want to display. Now for every dashboard, when you have a clear purpose in mind, whether that campaign, whether you're trying to illustrate maybe how many units you sold in a certain month. So let's say you sold 10 units in January, 20 units in February. So you want to display that, or what I want to display within this particular chart is the business objective maybe. Yeah, let's say I want to display metrics such as target, budgets, And then once you add your data, you guys can see the budget and the campaign intake for open markets, for open new markets. And after that, I can proceed with switching columns and rows, but I find this to be okay. Then I can choose the type of chart that I want. I want a pie chart if I want that, if I want stacked columns. And I'm gonna edit the data that I'm using. I'm going to actually change this. And then we're just gonna add this over here. We can remove that and then change up the data a little. And obviously the more detailed your spreadsheet is, the more data you will have that you're going to be using within your sheets. Once we've done that, we're going to choose horizontal axis. You can name this. So let's say this is going to be budget. And then the other axis, the vertical axis, let's say we are displaying markets. And then we're just going to click on save on the top right to make this easy and to save all of our progress. Now, every dashboard needs to have a purpose, and this is really important. That's why I have to mention it, because let's say you have the past quarter's data and you just add everything within the dashboard, then the dashboard serves no purpose. So it's really important the dashboard only has data that is highly valuable, that is organized, because if you're displaying all types of data, you're not going to be able to truly get any valuable information, because most people, when they're looking at a dashboard, they want a quick glance, a quick summary, and everything that is relevant needs to be told to them. They don't want to have to filter through a dashboard as well. So for this, let's say that I want to display maybe the target over here or the budget that we have for each individual campaign. So the metric that I want to display is budget. I can just proceed with selecting the budget from here and click on OK. And then we have stacked, or if I want it to be side by side like this. So this is the budget for this particular campaign, and I just want to display that at the top so that everyone knows that for intake 1, this is our budget, this would be the timeline, this is the market and the budget for each market, and then I can just click on save. So just like so, you can get started with creating amazing dashboards using Smartsheet. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you found them helpful, make sure to share them with someone you might think that may need these. Share them with your friends, with your family, with your cousins, and share them with any business partners that you might have. And it might help you guys a lot to know all of these techniques and to follow along. And if you enjoyed this video, I would recommend that you please leave a like. And if you have any questions regarding this video, regarding any other video, or regarding any social platform, then you can definitely ask me in the comments down below, and I will try to answer as soon as possible, because that is the point of our YouTube channel. I want to show you guys on how to glide through these platforms and how to easily navigate and fulfill the purposes that you want to do with these social platforms. So that was it for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.